Tool Day Tuesday, where I share with you guys unique or useful tools that I myself use that I think you might be interested in. After seeing some of my product reviews on precision screwdrivers, Sequre reached out to me and they asked if I would do a review on one of their products. I took a quick look at what they had to offer and I said, sure, send me one of your precision screwdrivers, and to my surprise, they sent me two different models. The two models that they sent out for us to take a look at is the Es555 and the Es666. Both sets are very budget friendly. The Es666 will cost a little bit more, but it has some really cool features that we're going to talk about in a little bit. It is an automatic auto-sensing screwdriver, whereas the Es655 screwdriver, it is motorized, but it's also kind of manual compared to all the features that are built into this one. Looking at their website, both models can be purchased in kit form, which is what you're seeing here, a case and some bits, or they can be purchased individual where you just get the screwdriver itself. Both of these kits do come with 30 bits and they are 4mm bits. And both kits do come with a magnetizer / demagnetizer. They both charge by USB-C. They both come with charging cables, as you can see. Both screwdrivers charge from the end, and both screwdrivers have 4 quad lights on the end, casting no shadows on your workpiece. Starting out with the E555, you press the power button one time to turn it on, and a quick press lets you change gears or torque levels. There are 3 different torque levels, as you can see, and the bottom graph is how much charge the battery has. Pressing down on the arrow and holding it will rotate the tip clockwise, whereas pressing up will rotate it counterclockwise. Pressing and holding down the power button will put it into kind of an auto mode. When you press the button and let go, it'll continue to turn. Pressing that button again will stop it from turning. Now, both of these screwdrivers do have what I refer to as auto brake. That means when you do not have the screwdriver on or in motion, it still brakes. You can still use it as a manual screwdriver and it won't slip. As far as torque ratings, well, precision screwdrivers are not really designed to be super torquey. They're designed for speed. With a precision screwdriver, you don't want to strip screws out. Well, that's why they're called a precision screwdriver. But you do need enough torque to back some stubborn screws out and enough torque to tighten some in. This seems to deliver. On its lowest setting, I can stop the bit with my fingers. Not a problem. However, on the highest setting, I can't stop it. No matter how hard I squeeze, it just will not stop. So this is a relatively torquey screwdriver. The Es666 screwdriver is essentially the same form factor, but it has a lot more features packed inside. The first thing you'll notice when you power it on is it has a nice OLED screen giving you all the information that you need. Pressing the power button 3 times quickly will bring you into a menu. In that menu, you will find all kinds of various options that you can program. So there is a shut-off time, an auto shut-off time. There is a mode, which is basically how the sensor operates. We'll talk about that in a second as well. OLED is the orientation, so if you're a lefty, you can flip the screen. There is a light on. You can put it in delay mode, or you can just keep it off if you want to. I like to keep it on. There is an action. The action is basically the sensitivity. It is 3 settings. I keep it in the middle. There's a language setting, and there is the version of the software that is on the device. There are 6 different torque settings. And then there is automatic. My favorite mode for the screwdriver is setting it to sensor position, and I like to set the torque to automatic. I think this just gives me the most feedback that I need from a precision screwdriver. What sensory means is it'll feel the rotation that I turn it gyroscopically and automatically turn the motor on, and the more I turn it, the faster it'll get. And you're going to hear that and see that. So we're going to press the button down. We're going to rotate it just a little bit clockwise. And it's spinning very slow. I'm going to turn it a lot more. Now it's spinning really quickly. I'm going to turn it back. If I turn it the other direction, it'll spin the other direction. The bottom button will do the same thing, but it will not turn the light on. So if you don't want to use the light, it functions just like the top button, but without the light. So with the light, without the light. The bit sets themselves seem to be holding up pretty well. I've actually been using this one for about 3 weeks now on various projects around the house, and it seems to be okay. So what are my final thoughts? Well, I really like them. I think they're great screwdrivers. I like the way they feel in my hand. They just fit really nice. I have good control over precision screws. They seem to have plenty of torque. They both seem to be reasonably priced, and you have a couple of options. If you want all the fancy features of a gyro screwdriver, well, get the E666. If you just want a reliable power precision screwdriver without all these features that you may never even use, then go ahead and get the E555. If for some reason I find any problems with these in the future, I will put a pinned comment down below. I will also put links to these products down below as well in case you're interested. And if you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.